Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract, Layoffs Part 3, set in Sapienza and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 is now at risk of being made redundant. His third location is Sapienza. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them along with a free map. And for today's challenge we'll be starting as mansion security, and we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to put down this riveting newspaper article and make our way over to the small security room. I'm just going to wait for the security guard in the room, who happens to be our first target, to move away from the window, and then we're just going to drop him with a couple of bullets. Hopefully it was going to be one, but it doesn't work that way every time. We're going to take out the surveillance system, and then we're going to deposit our friend here out through the window. We will follow him through, and then we can deposit him in the crate just off to our left. So once we've got him safely stored up, we're going to make our way up into the attic, where our next 2 targets are both located, and they are an explosion accident elimination. So we're going to require ourselves a propane cylinder, of which there are many in the attic. I believe there are 3, with 1 extra out on the roof. So there are our 2 targets, currently discussing the whereabouts of the safe combination. We're going to throw our propane cylinder at their feet and then detonate it. So 3 targets down, 2 more to go, and we're just going to grab another propane cylinder here, as all of our final targets do require explosions. We're going to drop down off of the upper roof onto the balcony by the observatory, and we're going to place this propane cylinder in the observatory area, ready for Mr. Caruso a little bit later on. So we're just going to head straight in, and we're going to place the propane cylinder on the carpet here. Around about there will do nicely, before we return back up to the roof to retrieve a second propane cylinder. And hopefully at this point our next target will be heading this way, and our next target is Chef Marcelo, and he is about to engage in a phone call almost directly below us. So he's going to come along the lower balcony area. He should be in sight any second. There he is, and we're going to throw our propane cylinder at his head and render him unconscious. There we go, and then all we have to do is blow up the propane cylinder. So 4 targets down, 1 more to go. Now that will cause a fair bit of panic, and our final target, Silvio Caruso, will be heading down to the biolabs to hide. That gives us the time to make our way up the observatory, grab the VHS tape, and then we can head downstairs and set up our final elimination of the day. So we just need to make sure there are no enforcers about. Silvio is already downstairs, and we can then just make our way straight into the observatory, add the VHS tape to the VHS player, and then we're going to hide in the crate provided here. And once all of the panic calms down, Silvio will make his way directly here. He will dismiss both of his bodyguards, who are both enforcers, and once they are both safely out of the room and the doors have closed behind them, we can then exit our hidey hole, and we're going to plant ourselves by the door leading outside, and then put 2 very quick bullets into the propane cylinder and give Silvio a flying lesson. So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be outside the front of the villa, and that would be the VW Beetle exit. And if we're lucky, we'll get the bonus elimination of the tourist, unfortunately, who's not around. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.